Yo, what's up? What's up? This is another episode of Straight Talk No Chaser. I am your host, Gregory, accompanied by my boy.
The one and only Mr. Alvarado from Colorado. What's up, bro?
I forgot to say Lee knows.
Yes, you did.
Sometimes it happens, man. Sometimes it happens. Oh boy, it's been a great week. A little sore. Uh, body's recovering very well. You never know how old you are till you do some shit and your body's like, you must have forgot.
Yep.
Which brings
Yep.
me to this topic that you brought up, my friend. Because the same way if that I forgot to say Lee knows, the same way I forgot how my body how my body would feel at the age that I am right now. We have people out there who forget who they are or how to treat people or what they're supposed to do in certain situations. So this is going to be a strong topic, man.
Mm.
Ladies and gentlemen, we bring to you I forgot. John, talk to me.
I forgot, man. And you know what? There's so many ways to talk about this. One of the ones that I want to talk about is when you forget, but you know better.
Ooh,
You know better, but
ooh,
you still forgot. You
ooh.
know, you got, let's take it from a business angle. You know, you got a meeting at 9 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot. My alarm didn't go off, so I forgot. Traffic was too bad. I forgot. Some of
Um,
these some of these I forgots, bro, are just not tolerated, dude.
no, I feel it, but those aren't I forgot. Those examples you gave me are I don't care. I need an excuse. I'm not accountable.
Right.
those are typical. I forgot. I
Yep.
forgot.
They're hidden.
If you know better, how did you forget?
Yes.
If you got to be to work at a certain time and you get stuck in traffic, how did you forget where you live at? Unless you just
Mhm.
moved there. Unless you just moved there and you don't know how things work right. I mean, work right now. But leave early. If you know that there's traffic at a certain time, leave early so you can be to work on time. Those memory losses are selective. We call that selective memory. You choose to forget about things that you want to forget about.
Yeah, bro.
Oh man,
It's a big deal, right? Because then, but I love the angle that you just spun on this too. You forget how your body responds when you haven't worked out in a while, or just there's certain authentic I forgots in the sense that, like you say, oh damn, you know what? I haven't done this in the gym in probably 4 years or whatever it is. I
yeah,
forgot how much that hurts. You know,
yeah,
there's a difference in
yeah.
the I forgots.
Thank goodness it hasn't been 4 years, but yes, uh, I didn't. You don't forget that you'll get sore, but you forget how bad it hurts once you are sore.
Yep.
um, yeah, 100%, man. The I forgots are. I'm trying to think of a good word, man. It. I don't want to say it's a part of life, but it's just something that happens. The I forgets that are intolerable are when you know better.
Oh, dude.
Like you stated earlier, those are the I forgots that I don't like. Um, Anniversary. Ooh, I forgot. How do you forget what your anniversary is? Look, I'm not gonna lie, everything's in my calendar. I get reminded about everything. Bing, the day before, I'm like anniversary tomorrow. I'm like, oh, great, anniversary's tomorrow. How do you forget about your friendship to one person? How do you forget about that? To where you're treating them a certain way. How do you forget about your friendship? Like there's certain things. Y'all forgot, bro. How you forget?
Yeah.
How you forget?
And I think, bro, that's a I don't care. And what you said that perfectly earlier. I think that's just a I don't care.
See,
That's masked as an I don't care is what it is.
the forgot word is in place of the true word. I
Yeah,
don't
because
care.
yeah, I don't care. And again, it's my experience with it more recently was in business, and it was a meeting that was supposed to take place, and the person forgot.
Mm-hmm.
And when you respond to that, you go, okay, I'm gonna let you sit on what you just said. I'm not even gonna say nothing. I don't need to say anything. There's nothing that this is the thing, Lee. There's nothing that needs to be said with that. You know what you did. You know what you didn't do. And so whatever you bring to me next is going to show me all of your character. You're going to show me
100%.
exactly who you are. How you respond to what you just said. I'm just going to let you sit on it because, bro, the truth is, man, is that when people make up this crazy excuse in their brain about why they forgot, it's just a way to smooth things out with themselves. It has nothing to do with you.
100%.
I need to
100%.
make myself feel good about how stupid I just looked.
100%. And in cases where people actually do forget, how do you respond to them? What if it was something detrimental and they actually did forget? I mean, that happens all the time. Oh my God, it slipped my mind. Then it turns to it slipped my mind. There you go. Oh my, it
No.
slipped my mind. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry it slipped my mind. But I just reminded you yesterday. Ah,
Yes.
it was so crazy yesterday. It slipped my mind. I'm so sorry. Well, how do you respond to that?
And to be quite honest with you, bro, I say this, man, take that L, take that loss. And I mean, because this is the thing, bro, I can't sit here and say that I haven't done it. Of course, we've all done it. We're all human
Hmm.
beings. We've done
Hmm.
that shit before. It happens, right? But take the loss,
Let me ask you a question.
take it, own it, own it. Don't sit here and tell me 50 things that happened because of the I forgot. You know what?
I cut you off.
I just
I
forgot.
will cut you off if like my wife would tell you I cut you off. I don't have time to hear your excuses on why you forgot. I will cut you off if it doesn't make sense. And if I know that you're BSing me, I will cut you off. I forgot because that
No,
I'm not dumb.
I'm gonna save you. Just
I
don't
may
even
have
do it.
been born that night, just not last night. Like I'm not stupid.
I'm gonna save you. I'm gonna save you from it. Don't even give me an excuse. Just it's a move on. It's not okay. It's not okay. But this is the thing, bro. It's not up to me to give you the lesson. You're a grown adult.
Hmm.
But at some point, the reaction on my side is going to be, I know where to put you in the
Right,
categories of my
right.
life.
I know where to put you now. I know where to file our relationship.
Yep.
How
Yep.
do you
Everything gets
respond?
filed. Everything gets filed.
How do you respond to a person who you thought you were close to, but then all of a sudden starts treating you a certain way, like they forgot how close your relationship was to them
Right.
when they start acting funny? How do you respond to that? Say if it was like, well, we'll go friend first and then family.
Right.
How do you respond to them like, yo, when did we start acting like that with each other?
Yep.
When they forgot who you are and what you meant to them. How do you respond to that?
Exactly. And that's the kicker, right? Is it's coming back to something changed. And it's not, again, once again, bro, it's not my job to go figure that out. If you're not going to be real with me about it,
Hmm.
I would take the file. I got a little section for that,
Yeah.
right? In the files. For those that don't know what a file cabinet is from back in the day, hey, that's where you go. Put you right back.
You may call it the cloud nowadays, everybody. You may call it
Call
the
it the cloud.
cloud.
Old dogs in the
um,
house. We got to
uh,
put them in the files, in the file
I'm a
cabinet.
little different, man. I'm a little different. I don't just file it. Right now, I like to read what's going on. Like, the saying, I may be illiterate, but I can read between the lines.
Yep. Yep.
If you're acting a certain way towards me, and I know I didn't do anything to you, and it's like you forgot who I am or what our relationship is, I ask you about it.
Yeah.
Bro, you all right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Am I missing something? Did you
Yep.
not forget it's not a did you not forget who our relationship? Did you not forget who we are to each other? It's like, are you okay? Are you
And then
okay?
that response, bro, will then in turn help you decide where you're going to put that, right? Because
100%.
this is the thing, dude. If you know, you can clearly see between the lines, and this person responds to you and goes, "Yeah, I just forgot." Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Because why
see.
pretend? That's the thing. People don't like confrontation, but it's only confrontational if you turn it into an argument, in my opinion. I like uncomfortable conversations because it shows who people really are.
Yeah.
Uh, why beat around the bush? Why make believe that something is not happening?
Yeah.
Now follow me, people, because we're going to go a little deeper. When you're in a relationship, you knew who you were getting in a relationship with.
Oh,
When you got in that relationship, you knew what the expectations were. Now, when things aren't going your way, you forgot.
oh.
Why is that? Why is
Um,
that? You can fight for anything else in the world, whether it's to go on a vacation, whether it's to get new clothes, whether it's to get a raise. But nowadays, people don't fight or forget how to fight for their relationship. They're just ready to jump ship to the next ship and go the opposite direction. Why do we forget who we are in a relationship with? Why do we forget how to hold on and how to see what's really bothering the other person? Why do we always make it about, look, I don't need this. So you forgot about the person. It's not just you in that relationship. It's
right.
it's two people.
Yep.
See, that's what I'm getting at. We always forget that there is two of us in this relationship. So if things aren't going your way, you're ready to move out the way
Yep.
instead of having that uncomfortable conversation that I just mentioned to make it last.
Yeah, bro. One of the things that even, just thinking about that same thing, right, is one of the people in my circle said, I believe in second chances, and I'm like, I do too. I do too.
Adult diapers, man.
I'm not throwing it away, right?
Adult
I'm
diapers.
definitely, yeah, I'm
It
not throwing it
depends.
away.
It
But I'm
depends.
also, but I'm also, again, bro, this is the thing with me. I observe a lot. I will sit back and I'll observe the room. I'll make sure, and I'm pretty sure you do this too. But when I go anywhere, first thing I do is I'm scanning every single part. If I'm in a restaurant, I
Oh yeah.
have a specific way I want to sit. I need to make sure that I'm looking at a certain area. Bro, it's just the way I'm built, right? And so it's no different than the relationships that I have. I'm going to observe. I'm going to observe. And then when the time is right, I'm going to go, you know what? Here's what I saw. Am I missing something? Help me understand this, right? So that's where the second chance comes in, where it's going,
I feel you.
hey, you know what? I get it, man. Bro, because the truth is, I can't make this about me, right? If you're having a rough time in your life, who am I to come in and shit on that? I can't. That's not my job. My job is to be there for you as your boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm gonna come at you and go, you know what? Like just like you say, are you all right?
Mm-hmm.
What's going on? Talk to me, brother. I'm here for you. I got you. But if you continue to just push me away and push me, well, just like you said, you forget what we have as boys. Man, I can't help you if you can't talk to me. I thought we were better than this. I thought we
100%.
had more to say. What's
100%.
up?
Same thing with, and that's the same thing in relationships. You forget that I loved you.
Yeah.
You forgot how we got together, how we met, what our vows were. You forgot. That's what plays in your mind.
Yeah.
But separation and heartbreak will help you remember real quick.
Sure will. And it always does.
Absolutely. Because now you remember what you don't have, how it felt when you did find it. It's like you don't really get it until it's gone.
Mm.
And then that forgot turns into I remember. And now it hurts. So yeah, I forgot it's a broad topic, man. It's a broad topic because it's used so often, even in sports. Hey, the play was to run right. Ah, I forgot,
I
and now it's
forgot.
an interception. You
Yep.
know, if
And
it
as we know, right, every single one of those, bros, has a consequence.
right, your forgetfulness has a consequence. Your forgetfulness says a lot about who you are as a person because
Yes.
either you don't care, and pardon my language, because this is two different things, even though it sounds exactly the same. Either you don't care or you don't give a fuck.
Yep.
That's what
Yep.
I forgot means.
Now, let's take that angle that you just said. I don't give a fuck.
Mm.
All right. So that gets used a lot too,
It's
right?
a defense mechanism.
So exactly, defense mechanism and also a way to go, you know what? This is me being me and this is who I am. And if you don't like it, you can just get the hell on, right? I mean, bro, come on now. Stop hiding behind that.
Right,
I'm not accepting that either.
right. 100%. It's just who I am. No, no,
Stop.
no, no. It's who you choose to be.
Thank you.
It's a big difference. It's who you
Thank you.
choose to be. You chose to forget about your anniversary. You chose to forget that it was her birthday, that it was his birthday. You chose to forget that traffic starts at 5:30 a.m. You chose
Yes.
to forget that you had to be up an hour before. You chose to forget how life works. And in return, they start to forget about who you are and why you deserve to be with them or why you deserve that job. I forget when give you nothing but I don't need you.
You know what else that does, bro? Is it makes it so that you don't have to be accountable to you.
It's a
Let's just
yeah,
take the other person out of the equation. We'll just say you made plans with somebody and then you forgot,
yeah.
right? And then you can turn around and go, well, that's just who I am. Bro, this is the funny one that I hear a lot is, and again, yeah, I'm gonna call it out. I'm gonna say how it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's not how why do I need to buy my significant other flowers? That's not who I am. Why do we need a special day to, that's not who I am. That's bullshit. That is bullshit on its finest, bro. And yes, we might be cussing a little bit more on this episode, dude, because it just got to me a little bit. I got a little bit turned on this one, man, because I'm just thinking, stop with the whole that's just who I am crap.
Yeah.
It's not flying.
And if you don't like these curse words, ladies and gentlemen, understand that life curses you out every day.
Yes, it does.
Life curses you out every day.
It's the least of your problems. You better stop.
No, but 100%, 100%, man. Um, I just bought my wife flowers just cause. I keep it personal because that's what this is about.
Just cause,
I
exactly,
I
bro.
am I am a overworker. I submerge myself in work because I am the provider. I am the caretaker. I have to make sure that everything is running. My wife is the mechanic because while I'm making sure everything is working, I mean running, she's in the trenches with me
Yep,
fixing shit as I'm making sure that it's running. Oh, we got a leak
yep,
right here. She's running over to fix the leak. Oh my goodness, we got to get the baby. Oh, so I just make sure that it runs. She makes sure that everything gets fixed. But while I'm making sure everything is running, I can't forget to look in my mirrors or to check behind me to make sure that she's okay. And a lot of us are at fault or on forgetting to check on our spouses or our mechanics. Don't hate me for using that terminology, but we forget. So it doesn't just count on birthdays or on holidays. You have to do things just because.
yeah.
If you're at work, you want to know how much they value you. If your boss or supervisor or whatever you want to call them forgets your value, the likelihood of you wanting to stay at that job is unlikely. If you're on a team and your coach forgets your value or you never got a chance to show what you're worth, the likelihood of you wanting to be on that team next season is unlikely. The same shit applies in your relationship. How do you forget that that person has your back?
Mm.
How do you forget? You can't forget to say I love you. You can't forget to say you're beautiful or you're handsome or I care about you or you mean this much to me. You can't forget because when you forget, you become forgotten.
Yes, you do. Oh, come on now.
Bro,
Yeah.
come on, man. Come on.
But and here's the other part of that too, man. I don't care who you are, right? You want to know that you're thought about,
Mm-hmm.
meaning personally, right? I personally took time out of my day to call you and acknowledge you, whatever it was. And like you say, it doesn't have to be birthdays and all that. Bro, the truth is, like you say, it's the same thing, man. I don't have to wait till Valentine's Day to get my significant other flowers.
Right,
Why don't you do it today? Why don't you go today and grab some flowers, bring them home, say, yeah, I was thinking about you.
right.
Even though I live with you, even though we shared this life together, you know what? You were on my mind today. I missed you while I was gone. Here's some flowers. I love you, bro. I'm not even, again, we're talking relationship in this story, but I'm saying, man, you know what's really dope is when you have one of your homies call you on your birthday and acknowledge that.
Yeah,
It's or anybody, dude. And that's why I say I don't when you're talking to learn, man, is in my current role, I train a lot of people. When you're in a Zoom with somebody
yeah.
and there's or with let's just say six people, and
Mm-hmm.
you go through each individual person and you say, Good morning, Lonnie. Good morning, Antonio. Good morning. And you go by individual, dude. People love that.
Oh,
People love
absolutely.
that.
That's
As
funny you
opposed to
use that
going,
name.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Bro, that's
Yeah.
so vague.
It's funny you use
So
that name because we're on a team together now and we do that every single day. Even in your position when you're training people, we have been appointed to different positions in our field. And even if even if they didn't lock anything in on that particular day, even if they didn't get a sale, even if things didn't go the way they wanted to, we tell them great job
you're still shouting them out.
because you showed up.
Yes.
You didn't forget
You
that
didn't
this
forget.
was a team effort. You didn't forget that we need you. You didn't forget that without you, we're short one person.
Boom.
Same thing in
Boom. No,
relationships. It's a two-way street. It's a two-way street, but
you just
everybody
don't.
tries to make it a one-way.
You don't realize, man. And like you say, it's the whole forgetfulness thing, right? And like you say, man, you said this earlier, if you continue to forget, you'll be forgot. And it's true, bro, because everybody has this whole painted picture in their mind of how their life should be. And if the significant other isn't doing their part because they forgot or you forgot or you're too busy forgetting,
Mm,
and then you go away from each other, and guess what? What happens, bro? I mean, this happens a lot, and it's in our growing up in our life and everything else. You're like, man, you know what was really dope is when I had this job and I was doing this and I was doing that. Man, I missed those days. Well, yeah, you missed those days. Why weren't you present in those days when they were there? Why you
right,
wait until it was till it's all taken away from you to now miss it? Well,
right.
you should have stopped being so damn clouded with it and be crystal clear in this moment with who you have to share life with and do better. Stop
Hmm.
forgetting.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Uh,
Let me do something different on this episode. Let me do something different. Yes, I'm on my cell phone. So what? You're still watching. Uh, let me do something. Right? The word for can be used to indicate a purpose or a goal, right? Such as you're going to do something. You see where I'm going?
Yep. Yep.
The word got, right? Come to have or hold, right? So for the purpose or goal to do something, got to have or to hold. You purposely, you purposely pretended that you didn't remember because it was your goal to hold that against the other person or these like
Mm,
understand what I'm saying to you right now.
mm.
How do you forget? Unless you were diagnosed with that, then that's different. Then that's
Right.
different.
Right.
It's selective memory. You choose to
Right.
remember what you want to remember. Excuse me. You choose to remember what you want to remember when you want to remember it. I forget.
And bro, yeah, selective memory. That's a good way to put it, man. And
That's why I started off the episode that way, where I didn't say the normal tag of Lee knows. I forgot
I forgot.
because as simple and easy as I made that seem, that's how simple and easy people in life forget to hold themselves accountable.
And that's all it is, bro. I mean, for those that
Yeah,
have, teenagers, there's a I forgot in there too, and
bro,
it's no
I don't
different.
accept that. The oldest, he uses that a lot. Man, don't you dare.
I knew that was gonna trigger you, bro. I had to say that.
Don't you dare. Dude, don't you
But it's these little tiny ones. I mean, bro, I think the reason why I brought that up, right, is because to your point, right, you're raising, you know, a young man, and what you don't want is those little tiny forgots to turn into something bigger as he grows into an adult, right? You just
Mhm.
don't want that. You don't want it to start out that way because then guess what? It's one thing to be dad. My response is going to be different than your boss. Your boss is just flat out going to be like, yo, you got
That's
to go.
that's the thing. And we can land this plane in a little bit, but that's the thing. I don't like bosses. I don't like bosses. People there are people out there who are actually bosses. Bosses demand respect. Leaders earn it.
Mm,
Bosses demand you follow them. Leaders want to walk with you to show
yep.
you how. So when I meet a boss, so I come and I encounter a boss, it's it's a lot easier for me to forget things. when
Yeah.
I'm with a leader, I remember a lot. I remember a lot because I want to be surrounded by that leader. But when I'm with the boss, quite frankly, I could care less.
Yep.
I don't want to remember anything. So lead instead of being bossy. You got that boss bitch, boss babe. It sounds nice. It sounds nice. But why don't you try becoming a leader? I know it
Hey,
doesn't have the same tone to it. Lead, boss, lead, babe. It doesn't sound the same. But when you lead instead of trying to direct or tell people what they should do and show instead of showing them what they can do, you know, people remember a lot more. You get a what is it? What's the term? Uh, you get a lot of bees with honey instead of I forgot the phrase. Somebody
is it
fix that
is
for
it
me.
vinegar? I think it's I don't know if it's
We're
vinegar.
probably both wrong because we're old. You guys finish this for you
Yeah,
guys
you
finish this
finish
for
it.
but you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, I
But
do,
John, uh, uh, since this was yours, babe, this is yours. This is your baby. Land this plane for us, man.
bro. I have this quote that I want to use to land this right, and it goes along with lines with what you were talking about with leaders versus bosses, and it's from the great Walter Payton. He says, "When you're good, you'll tell everybody. When you're great, they'll tell you." And bro, that when you think about it, you don't need, we've talked about this, titles. You don't need all of these validations to know that what you're doing is right. and what you're doing the right path of what aligns with whatever motivation, goals, whatever it is that you have.
Right.
You get around the right people, man, and they're just automatically drawn to you. So the reason why I brought that up is because don't forget, don't forget what you're doing every day. Who are you adding value to? How your life is actually impacting others. Don't forget that. So
Mm.
the whole I forgot thing, dude, that's the reason why I had to, that's why I'm ending it here like this, man, is because we sometimes tend to forget that our current chapter 50 is somebody's chapter 1, and they are looking at us like, damn, I can't wait to be where this guy is. Well, if this guy's constantly complaining and talking about I forgot and this, that, and the other, you're now taking, you're taking a back seat to it and saying, oh yeah, well, you're just forgetting and dismissing. And guess what? This other person's looking at you like, hey, wait a minute, you're not like you were on TV. What's up? You don't really sound the same. You don't look the same. You don't this, you don't that. So, bro, that's where I'll end it, man. Is just don't forget. Don't forget. Everybody's in a season of their life right now that they need more leaders and less bosses. So I'm
Don't
gonna
forget, or you'll
take it
be
back
forgotten.
off of that, bro.
That's it right there. Don't forget, or you'll be forgotten, man. Grab the shot, my friend. Grab the shot. Straight talk, no chaser.
No
This
water, no alcohol either.
no alcohol either. You got mental clarity and that good old H2O.
H2O. It's a water boy.
Cheers, bro. There you go. So you have now witnessed another episode of Straight Talk, No Chaser. I'm your boy, L. Gregory, aka Lee Nose, accompanied by my boy.
It is Mr. Alvarado from Colorado. Thank you so much for joining, bro. Love you, man. Thank you so much.
Talk to you guys later.